Hi, I'm Michael Bamberger with Sports Illustrated. I'm delighted to be here with Ty Votaw, the Chief Marketing Officer of the PGA Tour. Ty, you had a long stint at the LPGA. You were the commissioner of the LPGA, as everybody knows. Now you've had a long stint at the PGA Tour. What's the difference in being an executive at the LPGA versus the PGA Tour?
Well, I think in terms of the athletes and what they want, I don't think there's as much difference at all. I mean, I think LPGA players and PGA Tour players want the best playing conditions possible. They want as high a purses as can be achieved. They want quality sponsorship, quality television. So the issues don't change very much. I think that the resources of the PGA Tour are a little bit bigger than the LPGA. But the issues that people deal with, the administration of the LPGA or the administration of the PGA Tour deal with, are very similar.
Occasionally there's some talk about the LPGA being folded into the PGA Tour. Do you ever imagine that happening? Could you ever imagine that being a good idea?
We have a good working relationship right now. I think that when I was at the LPGA, I think the sentiment was that there was a desire to perhaps control your own destiny, if you will, that if the LPGA became part of the PGA Tour, where would they sit in the overall priority of the PGA Tour as an organization? And that perhaps let some people think within the LPGA that it'd be better for them to be a standalone organization. So I think that Mike Wan has done a great job in the 5 or 6 years that he's been commissioner. He has really created a positive morale on the LPGA from what I have seen from the outside. And I think that that's resulted in a more stable schedule, more domestic events, better sponsorship, better television.
Ty, you've been the point man for the PGA Tour's role in the development of golf as an Olympic sport for the first time in 100 years. But why not ask you, what is really the accurate way to say what role you've played?
Well, it's two roles. One, before we were able to get golf into the Olympics, that role was really more about the bid process. We competed with 6 other sports to get into the 2016 program. We're very gratified to be able to, in October of 2009, be voted in by the IOC. After that time, it was working with not just the IOC, but also the Rio Organizing Committee to make sure that the golf course that is being built and being developed is one that would stand the test of time in terms of a competition at this level. And so we had to build a golf course, and that's what our focus has been since January of 2010 when I made our first trip down there.
Professional golf has so many great events as it is. Why did it need to be in the Olympics?
If you've ever attended an Olympics, you know that there are goosebumps and hair raises in the back of your neck. I mean, Roger Federer, for example, cried when winning a gold medal in the doubles competition. You've seen LeBron James and Kobe Bryant and Rafa Nadal all have extremely positive experiences because as sportsmen, they see that the Olympics are the pinnacle of sport. We think it's going to be something that is not better than any other existing event in golf, but rather in addition to, in a great way, bringing more eyeballs to our sport.
Ty, what is the greatest joy of your job?
The varying degrees of topics and issues I have to deal with every single day makes my intellectual curiosity get sated every now and again. And so our business, the PGA Tour's business, is television, it's sponsorship, it's marketing, it's golf course operations with our TPC network. All those things contribute to making it a job that I tap dance to work for.
Yeah. Ty, thank you very much for being here. Ty Votaw
Michael,
from the PGA Tour. Really appreciate it. Thank you.